Hi all, I just wanted to do a quick unboxing of this TCL Tab 10 Gen 4 tablet. I wanted just to give you a few specs, show you what it looks like out of the box, and just my overall thoughts on it. And spoiler alert, for under $150, sometimes much cheaper when it goes on sale, this has a lot of performance and bang for your buck. But let's get into it and just show you guys what you guys get and talk about some of the specs and what to expect with a budget tablet like this. Even though it is budget, you get a lot. And we'll start here. I have done a lot of research on this. I have a friend that has one of these, and they love it. There's the tablet. Nice box, protective. You get your charging cord here. Just a standard USB 2 charger, okay? I forget the wattage it charges at, but it's probably pretty quick. You're pretty standard charging, just like the others. Nothing too crazy. You get the reset pin and your standard, instruction manuals. Very basic, very basic. But just because it's basic doesn't mean it doesn't perform well. So here is your tablet, okay? Let me see if I can just turn it on here. Here's your power button here. You got power, volume. See if we can get it powered up. There we go. I'm not sure what the battery is going to be like, but we'll see. And while, I love that. While it's powering up, let's talk about a few things. Okay, first, build. One thing I'm noticing right off the bat, it said it's metal. I can tell you right now, it feels very, very nice to touch. This feels like a solid tablet. It does not feel cheap. The display on this tablet, your standard 1080p tablet. Nothing crazy, but will be perfect for Netflix, YouTube, all that casual stuff, casual gaming, all that good stuff. It does have dual speakers, and I know from experience that these do get pretty loud for the price points. So you won't have to worry too much about that, but of course it does have Bluetooth, so you can hook up your headphones to it if you'd like. Performance-wise, we have an octa-core MediaTek processor in here. So for those that don't know, that's a budget to mid-range processor. However, since it's 8 cores, you will be able to do some multitasking on this. Now, don't expect it to be like the high-end tablets as far as performance goes within each app or program you're using. However, you'll be able to run a decent amount of them. And you'll be able to do your basic gaming, video, web browsing, all that good stuff. You'll be able to do it all on this tablet, no problem whatsoever. One thing I like to further that octa-core processor is the fact that for this price point, it's got 4 GB of RAM. Not only does it have 4 GB of RAM, it has 8 GB that you can virtually attach to it and add to it as well. So basically, RAM it further allows you, it allows you to have more programs. When you have lots of programs open on your phone or a tablet or your computer and it starts to slow down, that's because usually it's running out of RAM. 4 GB of RAM at this price point is excellent. Then if it starts to slow down, you can actually assign some of your hard drive space as RAM, 8 GB virtual RAM, to that to speed things up. Now, the virtual RAM, that isn't quite as fast as dedicated RAM. However, it will help a ton if you're multitasking on this tablet, or like if your kids have like 20 games open, or you just never close apps and things of that nature. That will help it a ton. A lot of tablets in this price range do not have that. So that's an excellent selling point. Another big selling point for this is that it has Android 15, one of the latest Android updates out there to date. A lot of tablets in this price range don't have that. They'll have an older version of Android on there. What else do I think? Oh, another big one, hard drive. It's got a 128 GB hard drive that's internal. Again, you can allocate 8 GB for virtual RAM, of which I recommend you do anyway, to get the best performance for most people out there. But not only does it have 128 GB internal, it has external. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see. Here we go, right there. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera, but it's right there. You can put up to 1 terabyte micro SD cards in there to expand this even further. You will never run out of storage in the lifespan of this tablet with that much storage. Between the 128 gigabyte and up to 1 terabyte external, you should never run out of storage, ever. What else? Battery power. It has a 6,000 mAh battery. What that means, again, to the layman person, is simply, it's a good size battery for this. You're going to be able to use this most of the day, no problem, without having to charge it. Just like even the big name brand tablets out there. It's going to last. Not a problem. Don't worry about that. You're going to get a day's worth of use usually out of this before having to charge it. Let's see. It does have a 5 megapixel front camera, which is right here, and then your 8 megapixel camera for the rear. Now, these are just basic cameras. However, they will get the job done. You'll be able to do video conferencing, you know, if your kids or you do FaceTime, Google Meet, things of that nature. No problem. No problem at all there. The only thing I will say I didn't love about it just right off the bat, it does come with your regular charger, but it doesn't come with a fast charger block. I'm sure it will charge. I don't have the specs right in front of me, but usually these ones charge around 18 watts. So if you got a block that charged a little faster, rather than just sticking this into a slower charger, it would probably charge faster for you. So I would say that would be a con. That, and always, when you have budget tablets, if you're doing high-end gaming, you can do most gaming on this, but you'll just have to put the high-end stuff, you know, like kind of like Xbox or PlayStation titles, you know, big ones like that. You'll probably have to put the settings on low to run them. But most standard apps, not a problem at all. When I used it, let's see how much we can do. It was very smooth to touch, the touch surface. Let's just do this real quick. We'll run through it. Ooh, what am I doing? Here we go. In US. It seems to be very, very easy to touch. Searching for Wi-Fi, it's doing all this. I'll try to get another video up of me actually going through once I have this all set up. But right now, I mean, seems to be no problem. No problem at all. Just going and touching. Very good, sensitive. Can't complain at all. And I know, again, my friend has the same exact one, and it does wonders for them. They can't say enough good things about it. That's why I got it, and I just felt like I needed to do a review on it. All right, I'll get back to you guys later with an actual hands-on just to show you guys the screen a little bit more. Like right now, I can already tell the brightness is a little low on this, but you can brighten it. Yeah, and I'll get back to you. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this one.